Hey, what's up? My name is Jeff. We're here at Suavecito headquarters. We're going to be going over how to do a mid-skin fade comb over with the hard part. Right now we're going to be wetting the hair just so we could set up our canvas for the haircut. So I'm going to be running a number 4 all around the side of the scalp just so we could break down all the bulk. Right now we're going to use a T-liner to bald around mid-fade. I usually like to stay around the corners of the arches. So I'm going to use my balding clippers. Now I'm going to go in with my shaver just to get that closer to the scalp. Now we're going to be with the clipper fully open, creating our first guideline. Now I'm going to be closing it halfway, and then we're going to tap the line halfway just to lighten up that line. Now that it's a little lighter, I'm going to close it all the way, and as it starts to disappear, I'm going to play with the lever a little. So I see a few dark spots. I'm going to hit it with the corner, and I'm still playing with the lever. Now I'm going to be slapping on the number 1. I'm leaving it all the way open to create that second guideline. Now I'm slapping on the half guard. I'm going to be just tapping at this line halfway until it starts to disappear, and then we'll play with the lever. When I close it halfway, I don't go all the way up because I'm just going to create another line. So we're going in with the number 2. I'm not skipping the 1.5, we're just using the number 2 around the parietal ridge, and then I'll come back with the 1.5 and then blend from there. Notice how I get to where it starts to round off and I'm flicking out. You don't want to flick in because then it creates another guideline and it's going to look more like a mohawk. Now I'm slapping on the 1.5 and we're just going to tap at that line. Now I'm closing it all the way. Now we're coming with the 1 open, and I still see a line, so we're just gonna fade down now. So with this bulk that I left with the 2, I'm gonna go in with clipper over comb. I'm just wet the hair a little bit just so I can see what sticks over. So with the clipper over comb, I kind of stay with the middle of the comb where it starts to round off. That way it kind of gives like a heavier fade instead of going in, digging in, because then you won't have too much to comb on this side. Now I'm just line up the edges, and then we'll just move on to the other side. So now that we repeated the steps from this side around the whole head, we're going to move on to the top and continue on shear work. So he wants about an inch off, so I'm going to start from the front. Now I'm going to cross-check, starting from the middle. And with cross-checking, we're just seeing where it's not level, and we'll just level it out. Now that we've done the middle, we can go back to the front and see what matches the middle, and then just level that part. Now I'm going to blow dry just to add a little volume. So before I add the pomade to the top, I'm just going to hit the line up with the razor. So for the top, I'm gonna be using the Suavecito's original hold. I'm not applying too much deep into it, just so it could still have some volume. So I'm just going back to see like whatever hair that I see sticking out, I'm just touch up and then that'll be it. All right guys, my name is Jeff and we just went over how to do a mid skin fade comb over with a hard part, and thank you for watching.